Hello, and welcome to our 6th Bookalope screencast. So far, we have uploaded our book's manuscript to Bookalope, guided Bookalope through extracting and structuring the content of our book, and then we checked and fixed issues in our text. In today's final video, we will convert our book into different file formats for publication or continued editing and design. Bookalope can convert our book into a number of file formats. All of them are listed in this table. We can convert our book into different ebook formats for various reading devices, like Nook, iPad, and Kindle. We can generate a print-ready PDF format, and we can export our book for Adobe InDesign and for Word to continue our editing and design workflow with other tools. It is important to know that by design, Bookalope builds ebooks that validate against standards of the publishing industry. This means that the ebook we download is guaranteed to pass submission criteria for publishers and websites that we might submit to. Internally, Bookalope validates all ebooks against EPUB check and, increasingly, invokes the flight deck services as well. For every final book file format, we can select a visual styling, and there's a brief description of the styling next to the select box. Remember how we structured our document during import. We marked up structure elements like headings, emphasized text, or poems. We also denoted a chapter kind for every chapter of our book. Now, Bookalope uses this information to style our final book consistently, thus creating a clean, legible, and functional product. For example, let's generate an ebook for Amazon Kindle. We select the default Bookalope styling, which at this point is the only available choice. We are currently working on designing more options, and in the future we will be able to select from a growing range of visual designs. The checkbox in the Final Book column determines what version of the book we'd like to generate. When unchecked, Bookalope generates a free test version of our book for inspection. This test version is equivalent to the final version in every respect except that random words are scrambled in and it is unreadable. If we click this checkbox, then Bookalope will build the final book and charge our credit card. The price for this conversion is shown at the right here, and a pricing table can be found on our front page. However, if we haven't filled in the billing information in our user profile, then this checkbox is always disabled, and we won't be able to download the final version of our book. All we have to do now is click the Convert button, and Bookalope generates our ebook for the Amazon Kindle. This may take a few seconds. Once Bookalope is done, we can download our book, open it, and take a look. As we can see, our Kindle ebook adapts to the user's settings, and we can leaf through the chapters of our book. The table of contents is now generated and linked with the book. Likewise, footnotes are generated automatically and handled as internal links. Generating a print-ready PDF version of our book works just the same. Bookalope's default design is a 6 by 9 inch book set in the Cormorant font. Here too, the table of contents is generated automatically, and footnotes and all other structural elements are laid out professionally. If for some reason we would like to make changes to our manuscript, adjust its structure, or fix more issues in our text, then we can use the Review Content button at the bottom to navigate backwards and revisit previous steps of our book flow. And that's it! We can now download our book in numerous different file formats to publish it online, or we can print and bind our book. We can also download an InDesign file and load our structured and clean book into Adobe InDesign to continue our design workflow, without spending hours to laboriously prepare our manuscript. Or we can continue with another round of editing our book by downloading a Word document. Thank you for watching, and thank you for using Bookalope.